Pranama Acharya ji. Why is Kali Mata angry? Why is she temperamental?
If you worship Kali and you visualize Kali, you are not going to see her angry. Kali is actually very funny and extremely loving. I mean, you think Kali is angry because she's black? I mean, what makes you think? But let's say, okay, Kali is very angry. Where is this anger coming from? The main thing is yadrishi bhavana yasya siddhir bhavati tadrishi. Whatever is your visualization, whatever is you believe, you will acquire, you will achieve, you will attain that. So if you imagine, if you visualize Kali as very angry, that mirrors, it's a mirror image. The image of the deity is your own mirror image. So, yes, is Kali expunged of anger? Can Kali be angry or not? Of course she can. That is why I can. All the things we have, Kali does have. She just has, in totality, I have as an individual a limited manifestation of it. To understand Kali's wrath, Kali's fury, you have to understand your own anger. Where does the anger begin? What is the genesis of anger? You are upset, someone said something about something. It makes you mad to hear someone saying negative things about someone you love. Your anger is at the core your care for something. The reaction to the care is coming in the form of anger. If you don't care about anything, you will never be angry. That's why monks in the cave have nothing to be angry about. When you care for something, you can be outraged because when you see your fundamental core is violated, then you get angry. Meaning Kali cares. That is why there is anger there. When you are angry, your anger explains your vulnerability. When you swat a mosquito, you are not angry at a mosquito. But when you cannot overcome the trouble, the tormentors that are coming, and then anger comes boiling up, it's also a little bit of helplessness. You will say, but Kali is supposed to be almighty and she would destroy all the obstacles like you swatting your mosquito. But you know what? Even sometimes you can't swat a mosquito. Mosquito escapes all the time. So this is like the agitation. That just like in the collective there is this good, in the collective there is also tamas, that darkness, and that darkness tries to overcome our sattva, positivity, and that is when Kali manifests her wrath. Kali is black, as the name suggests, because she absorbs all the sattva. She does not emit sattva out of herself, but the tamas is ejected. So Kali is the Shuddha Sattvatmika, absolutely pure and pristine Sattva Guna, because she only emits Tamoguna, and that is why you see black. Just read about how the reflection works. She absorbs the white within. That is why she appears black. Now, if you go to vulnerability, think of Kali as a mother. And when you have fear, your mother also senses that fear. Do not only think it's a one-way street, because when the mother is scared, babies start crying. But what happens when the babies are scared? That feeling echoes also in the collective, and that agitates, and that agitation transforms into the fury of Kali. When you feel vulnerable, that vulnerability also reflects in the totality that is Kali. And that transforms into her anger, and that is what you see in the fury of Kali. Absolutely, Kali is an embodiment of compassion, and Kali is care herself, and that care manifests in the form of anger. When you touch, like just go and try to separate the pups from her mother, and then you will know what anger looks like. That is when we suffer in the world, you can see the wrath of Kali, because Kali is pouring out her love, her care, and her compassion. So you do not want the mother to be totally indifferent to what happens to you. If Kali is temperamental, that is because she cares for you.
For more free teachings from Acharya Sthaneshwar, visit www.vimarshafoundation.org. And if you learned something from this post, share it with a friend.